And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show brings you the American League Division Series. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the New York Yankees. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shammy. Postseason baseball, Singy, it's always great to see and be a part of.
Oh, Boog, you just never know what's in store when it comes to postseason baseball. You do know you're going to see some amazing pitching, guys coming out of the bullpen throwing 100, some incredible defensive plays, some big knocks, and maybe a mistake or two that'll live on forever. All I do know is I'm pumped up for this one.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go. And on the hill in this one, number 31.
Big-time arm power. One thing he struggles with, though, is repeating his delivery. And sometimes you have bigger pitchers trying to sync things up. Not as easy as a more compact pitcher. But if he can get command going, establish it early, and carry it through the ball game, he's going to pitch deep into this one.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, George Springer. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Grisham under it. Nabs it. One away. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
The 1-1. And that's down and away. One out, base is empty. On the ground to Jazz. Jazz tosses the first, and that's an out.
Batting third, the first baseman, Vladimir
Guerrero Jr. now. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Up against the wall and brings it in. We're midway in inning number 1. No score. Back at Yankee Stadium, and today's starter, Louis Varland.
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe 2 at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
Bottom of the first. Here's the center fielder, Trent Grisham. And that's in the dirt. And the right-hander deals. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Line drive to short and caught. Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
It's Aaron Judge now. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact, just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Here comes Cody Bellinger.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Two out, space is empty. He swings and crushes one. Deep on its way. Way back there. Oh, it's a belly ball. An absolute moonshot into the third deck. His second homer this series, and the Yankees have the lead. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Singy, this was a mammoth home run, over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boog, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many. Such an impressive swing of the bat right there.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. And that drops in for a strike. Two down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in Game 4 of this ALDS. Pitch misses, and that's ball 3.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Sets him down looking. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3. Yankees draw first blood on a solo shot. It's now 1-0. This is the American League Division Series on the show. Game 4 of the Division Series. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Addison Barger. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. And a count 1-2. On the ground right side, and that chance handled, and quickly one away in the second. Alejandro Kirk digs in now. The drama always heightened in the postseason, and it leads to some really special moments. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, one special postseason memory for me, Boog, was facing Pedro Martinez, Game 5 of the ALDS.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Leaping, and it's gone. It just got out of here. It's 1-1.
Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. Slice the other way and foul. One down, base is empty. Way high with that one. And that's ball 2.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Anthony Santander at the plate. Just missed the inside corner, and the count's even at 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the air, right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Batting 8, the second baseman, Ernie Clement.
Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Santander off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Solo homer ties it for Toronto. All even now at 1-1. You're watching the American League Division Series on the show. Back in New York, now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
And a foul ball. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Batting 6.
Paul Goldschmidt down.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's a 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1-2.
And that one a little below the knees. 2-2. Right side, hard hit to first, and they get Goldschmidt for the out.
Batting 7, the catcher, Austin Wells.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. Ball to strike. The pitch. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two outs. High fly ball, right field. Santander makes the play, and that is the third out of the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. We head on now to the top of the third, all tied 1-1. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez. The 1-1. Ah, that hit him.
You hit him.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. So back to the top of the order. And the batter is George Springer.
Well, a pretty good speed over there at first base. I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
Way out front for strike 2.
The 2 strikes may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Now here is Nathan Lucas. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a good eye there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
The first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Pickoff move to first, and he's back in easily. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they don't get the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Addison.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Addison Barker. Next offering misses, and it's 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. Lined into left center, should be extra bases. 1 runs in, Vladdy coming around third. Across is the runner from first. It's 3-1.
Now batting, the catcher, Alejandro.
That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat, and I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Number 31 is done, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment.
Now pitching for
David
the New York
Bednar
Yankees.
gets the call from the pen.
Number
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So runner at second, 2 down. So up next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. The 1-1 is fouled off. And now it's even up. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Tim Hill getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Man on second, 2 down. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. In the air, out towards left center. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. Set for the bottom of the third, and now the veteran third baseman, Ryan McMahon. The Yankees looking to rally. That one fouled off. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. To first. Nicely done for the out.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Base is empty, one away. Late here in game 4. Out towards right center. That's well struck. It falls in, and that's a base hit.
Now
Got a breaking ball on the outside part of the plate. Not a bad pitch, but he wasn't fooled or off balance. Stayed on the backside nicely and really just let that thing travel and squared it up.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. And that one fouled off. Tying run at the plate. And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. One left for the Yankees, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th, Tim Hill.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. Check swing called strike. That is strike 2. And that skips in the dirt. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Outside with a breaking ball.
Count's full.
So now 3-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
The batter, the right fielder.
And now Anthony Santander. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Hard hit, right side. Goldie takes it to the bag. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Ernie Clement.
And next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. Not even close there. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Ball, that's down.
Draws the walk there.
Ball 4, take your base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it. Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. On the ground, and it stays fair. Coming home. He will score, and they're up by 3.
Well, that worked out as good as it could have. We mentioned the RBI opportunity with the runner moving on the 3-2 pitch, and he cashed in by finding a hole in the outfield. You know, that takes a little extra concentration in the box because of the movement on the base pass. Easy to get distracted, so that was a really nice job there.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Tim Hill won't go any further tonight. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
so
the
they turn things over to the righty, Will Warren.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
So runner at second, 2 down. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. That one finds the zone. 1-2. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 4 of this ALDS. Springer swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Inning over, and it could have been worse. The Jays push across a run on this double. It's now 4-1.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Tommy Nance. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton.
For the Yankees.
The Yanks in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And that's off the inside edge. 2-2. That's towards center. Varsho in position. And out number 1 on the grab.
Up next for the Yankees, the second baseman,
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. One down, base is empty. Look out!
That got him. Take your base.
And it hit him.
Up next for the Yankees,
Here's Paul
the first
Goldschmidt.
baseman, Paul.
Now, this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Ball outside.
Just missed. Chisholm leads off first with one away. Check on the runner, and he's back in safely. The 2-1. Runner on the move. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back there. Into the second deck and gone. Kiss that ball goodbye. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-3. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. That's an incredible job of letting that breaking ball get deep, trusting your hands, and driving it out the other way. That's how you practice it in the cage. Incredible when you can translate it into the ball game.
One down. And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Looking to get the tying run on base. And a count 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Nance sets, fires. Fights that one away, still 1-2. That's down and in.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
Next offering is downstairs.
That's a really good take.
And the tying run is on base.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the wall. Very gritty.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Tommy Nance gives way, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. New pitcher on now, Brendan Little.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
So now a pinch hitter, Jason Dominguez.
And this is a big at-bat coming through. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Still only one out here in the inning. Off the mark there, and that's ball 2. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Swings and misses. It's 2-2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Got him. Foul tip, strike 3.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more. His timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Pinch hitter coming on, Ahmed Rosario. He represents the go-ahead run. And no one can get there. Tough spot for the pinch hitter, and he delivers.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
First and second, 2 outs. Now here's Trent Grisham. Little chopper rolls foul. 2 aboard, 2 outs. And that's in the
That's
dirt.
the ball.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Here comes Wells around third. He scores to tie it up. It's an RBI single. It's 4-4.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Critical at bat coming up, and in steps Aaron Judge. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. High in the air, out to right. Santander gets there, he's under it, and that's the third out. So they get 3 and draw even. We're headed to the 5th, and we are tied 4-4. Back at Yankee Stadium, ready now for the 5th inning, and now for the Jays, Nathan Lucas. The next pitch misses. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's in for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. That one's got to feel good. It's 5-4. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So up next for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And that misses. 2-1.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
In the air, center field. Grisham trying to get there. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Addison Barger. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 2 away down.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
2 down, nobody on. Late here in game 4. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
1-2.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground to short. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
2 outs, runner at first. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. Kirk, the runner at first with 2 gone. That one fouled off, 2-2. Just missed. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Toronto picks up 1 on this homer. It's now a 5-4 ball game. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Jeff Hoffman.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with 1 swing here. Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate.
The designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Varsho settles under it. Brings it in. And there's 2 away.
The batter, number 13, second baseman.
So last chance for the Yankees. Jazz Chisholm Jr. getting ready to hit.
Oh, an interesting situation. 1 swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
The Yankees down to their final strike. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Pitch misses, and it's 3-2.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
Chop back up the middle, and that one handled. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
1 out away from this game being over, but an infield single keeps them alive. They're still breathing, and maybe this provides that last-minute spark.
2 outs, runner on first. Paul Goldschmidt stepping in now for the Yankees. Hoffman checks over to first, and he's back.
Well, at least you got the pitcher thinking a little bit. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. You get thrown out or picked off, it's over.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Yeah, I like being aggressive right there with 2 outs. It's kind of a classic steal situation. You get thrown out, no big deal. That guy at the plate leads off the next inning. Now, a single to the outfield can push a run across.
So the tying run at second. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Line drive. And that will end it. The Blue Jays are headed to the ALCS.